Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I coach people to play their professional and personal games. Yes, that means big. So this is a video that's geared toward temps and consultants who are coming up on a renewal time on their contract. And the firm isn't doing the conversion dance, we want to bring you on board. Oh, we can't bring you on board. Oh, we're going to try and get you on board. Oh, no, we can't do it. That's the dance that I'm talking about. This doesn't apply to those circumstances because you really have to sit and wait for them to do it, to make their decision. But I always tell people start looking for something else because they're basically signaling they can't get the money approved. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about they want to renew you as a consultant. They want to renew you as a temp. What do you do? Now, assuming that you're not billing directly to the client, that you're working through an intermediary, you know when your contract is up for renewal, right? You have a contract. It says it's for a certain period of time. This is the final date. The firm that is billing this deal is going to try and get a renewal. Now, before they get into the negotiation, you might call them up and say, hey, look, I'd like to get the money upped on this. Now, what that's going to do is cause them to try and up the money with the client, who then is going to say something like, we can't increase the rate, can't increase it. And you're going to basically say, if you want me to stay, I'm going to have to get a few dollars more. And they're going to whine and whimper, and you're going to say something to the effect of, look, do you want me to look for something else? I need a few dollars more on this assignment. $10, come on. Yes, it's going to cost you margin, but you have a pad built into this, just simply eat it. And that's the end of the game, because your choice at that point is you start looking for something else until you see a contract that has the right money on it, right? You can also do that, and it's harder to do that retroactively. Here's what happens if you do it retroactively. That is after the contract has been renewed. You go to the consulting agency and they go, well, you can't do this. I wish we would have known beforehand. And that's the dance that they do. Then you go to the client and say, look, I was speaking with my consulting agency, trying to get a few dollars more. They're basically saying that the contract was renewed at the same rate. Is that true? And they'll tell you if the consulting firm upped the number on them, because sometimes that happens, and the salesperson who sold the deal, the account manager, is trying to pocket the difference. And sometimes you'll hear the client say, no, we gave them an increase. Okay. We heard that it was going to get passed through to you. Okay. That isn't what I was told. So, you basically put the consulting agency in a bind. That's the game plan behind this. Always put the consulting agency in the bind. And what you're doing, even if you do this retroactively, not retroactively, but after the contract has been renewed, you say something effective, look, I can find another assignment, but you can't do that. We got a contract. And just remember that if the client stopped paying them, you would be out of a gig. So that we've got a contract, you can't do that. That doesn't work. You have to be the adult in the room and look out for your interests, because Lord knows they're not going to look out for your interests. They're looking out for theirs. So you can say, look, you're basically putting me in the position of going to find something else. And I'm going to do this assignment until I get to the next one. So I would encourage you up the money, or else be prepared to lose the slot. And if the client comes to you directly saying, I understand you threatened the consulting firm, I said, I told them I needed an increase and they're refusing me. How they interpret it is their business, but I've asked for a raise and they're telling me they can't afford to pay me. So I'm not happy with that, and you can infer the rest. So I'd love to stay here. Perhaps you could put some pressure on them. See what I'm doing here all the time? I'm trying to squeeze the middleman in this, so this way you can get what you want out of this. And you can't eat into all of their margin, because then you're going to be eating into their taxes, their benefits, and their share of overhead. But there's a piece of this that's their margin that you can eat into, and that's okay. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you find this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. And if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. Last thing, if you have a question about job hunting, reach out to me through my website. You'll see a tab that says have your job search questions answered. Happy to schedule time with you. I want to help you be successful. And if you'd like me to coach you throughout the search, because I'm a great job search coach, great career coach. Again, at my website, you'll see a tab there. Happy to help you schedule time. Let me coach you. You'll get to work faster. Hope you have a great day. Take care.